Hello, and welcome to the Life Organized with Lisa podcast. I'm Lisa Seeley, and organizing is my superpower. I'm a busy mom who has figured out how to do all the things and keep important things from falling through the cracks. And I'm here to give you tips, tricks, and practical advice about how to organize your entire life. You can find my website at www.lisaseeley.com. That's LISASEALEY.com. Today I want to talk about how to find more free time. Everyone is busy. Life happens, and you have to fit all of your obligations in first. Then, if you have time, you can do the things you want to do. But sometimes you have more time than you think. It's all about how you're using what you have. If it seems like you don't have enough time to get to the things you want to do, ask yourself these questions. What personal distractions do I have? List your top 3. If you're honest with yourself, you will have more than 3. The most common distractions involve screens, your cell phone, your laptop or computer, and TV. But other distractions could be a family member who calls you several times a day, a volunteer position that is taking up more of your time than you originally anticipated or agreed to, or worrying about things you can't control. Once you've identified your distractions, take steps to minimize them. For example, if you know you're distracted by notifications on your computer or phone, turn them off. You won't be tempted to grab the phone or click over to the notification if you don't see it. You can check it later. What work distractions do I have? Is your cubicle next to the break room? Do you have coworkers coming by to chat on their way to and from that room? If so, see if you can move your cubicle to a less busy location. If you can't, some headphones might discourage the chatter. Is your office mate overly loud? The headphones might work for this situation too. Does your phone ring constantly while you're trying to concentrate on a project or task? You could put your phone on Do Not Disturb for that block of time when you're trying to get work done and block out another section of time to return calls. Am I being smart with the free time I do have? How do you use your free time? I'm talking about small blocks of time, 5 or 10 minutes, as well as larger blocks like a few hours. For example, what do you do when you're waiting for an appointment or meeting? Do you scroll your social media feeds? Or are you looking at your to-do list to see if there is something small you could do in that time? Could you be making a to-do list of the next steps towards your goal? Or returning a phone call or an email? When you have a larger block of time, do you binge watch TV? Or do you tackle a decluttering project in your home? We all want to relax and unwind, and it's okay if you do sit down for a break in front of the TV, but observe where you could be doing other things and creating more time for yourself. What are my personal and work priorities, and what are my optional activities? You have work priorities, personal priorities, and optional activities. Make a list of each and look at them each day. If you aren't aware of your priorities, you can't be proactive about getting them done. Work and personal priorities must be done. Optional activities are exactly that, optional. Make a list of your optional activities and figure out which ones are a priority. In other words, which ones add to your life in a meaningful way? Which ones would you be willing to give up to have more free time for other activities, ones that are on your personal priority list? What other non-productive things take up my time? For example, how often do you check your email? Be honest, is it more than necessary? Remember that every time you open and read an email, you are giving away your time and attention to someone else and what they want. Isn't your time more valuable than that? Schedule a time, twice per day, to check and respond to emails, and stick to it. Unsubscribe from emails that you don't need to read, such as Michaels, Kohl's, or Bath & Body Works. They all say the same thing. They're having a sale. They're always having a sale. If you unsubscribe, you don't need to waste the time reading those emails or deleting them. Do the same for podcasts, blogs, and magazine subscriptions. How many podcasts do you actually listen to on a daily or weekly basis? How many blogs do you read? How many magazines do you read? Pare it down to the most essential and schedule time for them. Get rid of the rest. You'll be amazed at how much more time you have when you're not distracted by these things. Finally, ask yourself what you would do if you had more free time. How would you spend it? If you know what you want to do, it might help motivate you to create the time to do it. That's it for this week. Thanks for listening. Until next time.